I'm Frederik. I'm Dutch and Spanish, but I was born in Belgium. I'm currently 18 and I'm going to study at Harvard next fall. I kind of like the personal approach that they have to teaching in the US and the liberal arts program in general because it gives more breadth to education. Currently I'm doing lots of sciences at school, but I want to study economics, or I want to major in economics, so it would give me some space to still pursue physics or biology. And I might take some film courses as well, but I'll just look into the catalog and I'll see what I find there. I've applied to 11 universities, which is a lot, even for American standards. I would suggest applying to maybe like 6. 6 is a pretty safe number. It's a pretty difficult process for students who are not in the international system or in the American school system. But I thought it was okay. You just need to know that some school documents need to be translated into English. And that the biggest challenge you will face is probably getting things done with school. If you just keep up with the essays and the SATs, your biggest challenge will be at school. Most schools just require an SAT because the TOEFL is actually easier than the SAT. So if you have the SAT, it's fine. You can also take the ACT, of course. I took the SAT twice. Some schools require that you send all the scores you got on the SAT. Some schools don't. And most schools require 2 subject tests from the SAT, which are, you can choose physics, chemistry, and 2 types of biology, and lots of languages, and 2 types of math. The visa process is really, really easy. You just, you will get a document from your university, which is the I-20. Then you have to fill in a form online, which is really funny. They ask you questions about whether you have experience in genocide or in biological weapons. And then when you have filled that form, you just take the I-20 with the form with your passport and a picture, of course, and then you just go to the consulate. You need an appointment, and then they do it in a week. They get sent to your home. If I want to give a tip to international students, it's that you should you should have lots of things outside of school, because in the United States there's a big emphasis on things outside school. But don't feel compelled to, fill in every category. Like, okay, I need to have a job. I need to do voluntary work. You just need to find a few things that you do like, and try to get as far as you can with them, because then it's also easier. You don't feel pushed to do it. You still enjoy it. I think that most universities in the United States have a very, very generous financial program. Most of the times you have a financial aid package, which is usually need-based. So it's just you send in what your parents earn, and they offer you a package. And some schools also have merit scholarships. Like, I think Stanford has merit scholarships, but Ivy League institutions don't. I'm financing it myself, my parents, and we're not getting any aid. I think meeting all the people, because I've seen the group on Facebook and they're very diverse. And what the good thing is that they really don't only accept a person. They don't try to find a great student. They really try to make a great class, so that many people complement each other. And I think that's probably the most interesting part about these schools that are selective or highly selective, that you may find lots of different people who are, of course, really great at school, but also have an interesting view on the world. I think that it depends for every person. If you really want to study, for example, medicine, I would just tell you to stay here and study medicine. If you're willing to do something different, something more broad, then I would study in the United States. But you should really think about what school, what you want to do with your degree, because some schools in the United States aren't as recognized as others in Europe. So while it can be a very good school in the United States, it won't really give you an opportunity to go back to Europe. So you should really think about that. I personally found it was a personal choice. My parents didn't push me to do it. They were actually kind of wary at the beginning because it was so far. But I think it was a good decision, and I can still go back to Europe.